Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and you are watching Growing Green. So today I have a kind of a special video for you. As you Kiwis may not know, if you don't know, what rock are you living under? Yesterday the Plant Project, and today and Friday and Saturday, wait, today is Friday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday this week, the Plant Project is having a pop-up shop in Newmarket, and on, when did they announce it? What was yesterday? Thursday. On Wednesday they announced that they were going to be releasing a very special plant for the first time ever available commercially in New Zealand, is the Thai Constellation Monstera. Yes, they never sold them here before, and if they sold, they went for thousands of dollars. Yeah, everyone is freaking out. So today I'm headed to the Plant Project in Newmarket and we are going to pick one up. Spoiler alert, we actually... 1.4 kilometers, turn left to merge onto Southern Motorway. Yesterday, my darling husband actually already went and picked me one up because I was at work, so he went and stood in the queue for only an hour though, which wasn't bad. An hour was not horrendous, and he actually picked me one up already, but I'm going back today to get another one. I'm picking up another one for Kate, who is Wild Vine Plants here on YouTube. Her channel is either up here or up here, I can't remember which side it is. I think it's this side.
Merge onto Southern Motorway.
Shh. So you have to go and check her out if you haven't already, so I'm gonna go and try and queue up again and get one for her. So yeah, let's go to the Plant Project. Alrighty, I'm back home from the Plant Project pop-up, and I wanted to start off by giving you kind of an explanation on how it went. So we got there at 9 o'clock, and I would say we were probably like 60th, 50th, 60th-ish in line. It was really well organized. The line just went down the side of the street. Everyone was nice and polite to people passing by, wondering what the heck was going on. So we stood in line, waited for an hour. It was really funny to listen to people's conversations about plants. So it was honestly like a great environment in the queue. At 1 minute to 10, they just opened the doors, and it was just a couple of people in at a time. One of the owners was standing at the door, holding it open for people and just saying, okay, next two, you know, and it was organized and it was managed and it was really well run. It was fair, you know, the longer you wanted to queue, the more chance you had to get what you wanted. And that's fair, I think that's totally fair. So I also want to say thank you very much to the people at the Plant Project for organizing it and making it such a well-run event. They really put thought into it, and yeah, it was just great. So yeah, at 1 minute to 10, the door opened and the first lot of people went in, and everyone was shuffling down the street, and every time someone came out with a tie, everyone was like clapping and cheering them like, hey, congratulations, you know, like whilst in their head thinking like, mother, I want one. We got to the front of the queue and it was our turn to go in, and there was boxes at the front door, so you just picked up a box, and of course I ran straight for the Monstera. My husband picked up the box. I said, you get the box, I'm gonna go for the plant. So I went for the plant, got one, yay, spoiler alert. I had a look around, got a couple of other things, and then we left and it was all over, and it was well run. I didn't feel rushed, I didn't feel panicked, I wasn't pushed by anyone. Everyone was waiting in line, you know, like I saw random people helping random people pick up their plants. Again, thank you so much to the Plant Project, it was great. So I'm gonna start with the plant everyone obviously wants to see, and that is the Thai Constellation. So as I said earlier, this is the first time that they have been sold commercially in New Zealand. There've only been a few specimens that collectors have had, and if they've ever been sold, they've gone for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Here we have New Zealand's first ever release of the Thai Constellation variegated Monstera. So yeah, I'm gonna obviously give you some close-up shots. Here she is. She is so stunning. The reason that these have been so popular is because the variegation in the Thai Constellation doesn't disappear. It stays. It is what it is. It's never going to lose its variegation, which I think is why there is such a hype. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's I wouldn't say she's a baby. I mean, she's definitely a baby in Monstera terms, but she's pretty big. And if you can see on my one here, it's actually getting a brand new leaf in the middle. And that's why I picked this one, because the speckle variegation is really what makes the Thai a Thai. And I'm really super excited to watch this leaf unfurl. And I know how lucky I am to have this plant and to be able to afford this plant. The Plant Project are actually going to be selling them early in the new year online. I mean, this is great, but you know what's better than one Thai Constellation? to Thai Constellation. This one is not for me. This one is for Kate, who runs the Wild Vine Plants YouTube channel. I'll link her above my head and I'll also pop her in the description box down below. Now she's been helping me online set up my greenhouse. Like, I've been asking her so many questions, so I owed her a favor, definitely. So my husband went and picked this one up on Thursday for me, and we went and picked this one up today. We queued again to pick this one up for her. So it's coming your way. I'm so excited to send it to you. I'm so happy that I could do a favor for you. I'm gonna have a little bit of a rant before I get into the rest of my haul. So if you don't like rants, please skip ahead. I'll put timestamps below for you so you can skip the rant if you want to, but I really need to say something about this. She's a genuine plant lover, and I know she's gonna enjoy it, and she's just gonna be so happy about it, you know, to add it to her genuine collection, you know, like, she doesn't care how much it's worth. She doesn't want to sell it for 4 times the price, you know, she's just gonna love it and enjoy it and appreciate it. So I know this probably happens in plant communities all around the world, and it's something that you either are for or you're against, and I'm very much against it. That is, people came to the plant pop-up shop to buy these, to then pop them on Trade Me, which is our like online auction website, and make an instant profit off of them. They take advantage of these people by buying them for $500 and putting them online. Within 4 hours of their release yesterday, there was one online, and they put it up for $2,000. $2,000. Just to make an instant profit. Waited in line for it, yeah, fine, they can buy it, it's a free world, you know, but the poor plant enthusiast that was number 30 in the line when they only had 29 plants didn't get one, who genuinely wanted one for their collection to love and enjoy for themselves, didn't get one because of this person's selfish want to make a quick profit. I know it is a free world and everyone can do whatever they want, they have their own rights, yada yada yada. Yeah, I don't know. I just think these plants deserve to go to better homes than, you know, people who don't appreciate them. One got put up literally an hour before I was filming this, and they didn't even know what they were selling. They didn't even know what it was. They knew it was a Monstera. Someone said, can you put a picture of the mother plant up for me? And she goes, oh no, I don't have the mother plant, it was grown from seed. What? You know what I'm saying? She didn't even know what it was or why it was worth what it was worth. She just bought one and chucked it up for a quick profit. You know, like, and I know there are people in rural New Zealand who think, oh, $800, that's not that bad, it's still cheaper than, you know, a private seller, or, but just don't encourage these people. So just wait, just be patient. I know it's, FOMO is real, but please, I know it's easy to say from someone who has one, but please be patient. They will come down, you will get one at a good price at some point. It just makes me so mad. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm so mad. Oh, there's like 4 of them up on Trade Me now. Makes me angry. But anyway, back to the fun stuff. So, okay, moving on, I did get 2 other plants. Because I went back for the second time, I of course had to have a look for myself. I wasn't gonna buy anything else but that plant, but I thought, oh well, we're making the second trip, we're paying for the parking, you know, we may as well get something for ourselves. This is one that I haven't owned before, this plant. This one is huge and it is healthy, and it was $75. But yeah, I bought a Mykins and it's huge. The amount of comments I've gotten on Instagram from this plant and just the sheer size of it for the $75 I paid for it is amazing. So I know I got a good deal, so let me pick her up for you. I'm probably gonna have to stand out of my chair. But yeah, here she is. Oh yeah, I have to stand out of my chair. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is my Mykins. Now look at that, the size of these leaves. Like, it might not be like a big thing for overseas people, but this in New Zealand, look at this one. It's so big, and I'll show you how long it is too, because they sell them all wrapped up, so you kind of just guess what one looks best. But yeah, let me show you, let me untangle her first, damn. But yeah, let me show you how long she is. Ready? Look at that! I know you probably can't even see her fully in this, but she is so long. She's as long as I am. So the last plant I have to show you, I've actually been considering buying a slightly bigger one for a while. The one I have is fantastic and it's tiny, but it's, you know, it's doing really great. So this is my one. This is my little watermelon peperomia. at the pop-up shop today, they had these bad boys. Look at that difference. Look at it. Look at it. Holy Jesus. This is, and it's so like, I don't know if you can see in there, but it's so lush. It's so amazing. So I was freaking out over this, and I had to get one of these, and this one was 75. And I got one more plant that isn't actually for myself. I was in the queue and I was just messaging a girl called Mint Foliage on Instagram. I'll pop her stuff up here somewhere as well and down below. And she said, hey, oh my gosh, I went yesterday and they sold out of this plant that I wanted. If you're online, could you please have a check if they've got it for me? And I said, well, yeah, I'm here, of course, I'll do it for you. There was one left, so I ran to the back of the shop and I picked this bad boy up first because I was like, no, I have to get it. And she's also the one who bought a begonia for me from where she works, and she drove it all the way to me, which is like a 40-minute drive. So I was like, yes, I owe this lady a favor. And I brought it home and I repotted it for her because it was kind of floppy. The pot they had it in was very small, so I just repotted it, put it on a stake, and it's good to go. So this is a Syngonium Chiapenese. Here we go. Look, she's so pretty. I didn't know what it was. Honestly, I had to Google it before I picked it up because I was like, I don't want to get the wrong plant. But yeah, this is it here. It's so pretty. Like, I didn't know I wanted one until I knew what it was, and now I want one. There we go. And I think you can see the full size of this. So it's a pretty decent plant. It's decently sized, but I repotted it. I put it into a heavy pot and I staked it again and tied it up at the back. So she's now standing on her own and she's nice and secure and happy. But yeah, this is like a plant you never knew you wanted until like you've got to give it to someone else. But yeah, this is Syngonium Chiapenese, and it's funny because I messaged her afterwards and I said, hey chick, guess what? And she's like, oh my gosh, what? And I was like, I'm sorry. And she goes, oh, it's okay, you try. And I was like, I'm sorry to everyone else in the line because I got the last one. Yeah, I hope you didn't mind the rant in the middle. I just had to say my piece. Just be kind to people, you know, like do people plant favors, you know, help people out. That's what the plant community is all about, and it will come back to you. So that's all I have to say for this video. The Thai Constellation is officially in New Zealand. It is out there, so prices are going to come down. It's fantastic. I can't wait to see what the plant community has in store next. This was a huge release for New Zealand, so surely there's going to be something else coming soon. Thank you again for staying and watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. It really helps me out. And also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Leave me a comment down below with what you think of how much they were. Do you have FOMO? Did you get one? Are you gonna go for one when it goes online? Tell me how much they are in your country, because I know they're way cheaper in other countries. People are probably like losing their minds about how expensive they are here. Go follow me on my Instagram, more behind the scenes on starting my business, my plants and all that kind of jazz, and come have a chat with me through Instagram chat. I love that. Go to my Facebook page if you're from New Zealand and overseas, because that's where I'll be posting a lot of my plant sales between now and me setting up my actual shop. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Enjoy your plants. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.